event that took place to the two National Guard members, which this story here says are in critical condition after Washington, D.C. shooting. Well, unfortunately, both were shot in the head by an Afghani national, Rahmanullah Lakanwal, who came here in 2021, was a CIA trained in Afghanistan. Prior to that, he puts 2 bullets in a National Guard's head.
This segment covers a tragic attack of 2 National Guard members in Washington, D.C., and how the panel reacted to it. I'll play the clip, and then I'll pause a couple times to clarify what we know, what's being assumed, and what's being added into the conversation.
One of them dies. She's no longer with us, which we will recognize him here in a minute after President Trump's video. And the other one is in critical condition. And when he shot them, he screamed, Allahu Akbar. Here's President Trump reacting to it. Go for it, Rob.
I must unfortunately tell you that just seconds before I went on, right now, I heard that Sarah Beckstrom of West Virginia, one of the guardsmen that we're talking about, highly respected, young, magnificent person, started service in June of 2023. Outstanding in every way. She's just passed away. She's no longer with us. She's looking down at us right now. Her parents are with her. This just happened. She was savagely attacked. She's dead. She's not with us. Incredible person. Outstanding in every single way, in every department. That's horrible.
Okay, Tom, thoughts on the story here of what happened, this tragic story?
So I'm going to go a little bit deeper. First of all, we're with you. We have parents that are so proud to see their daughter take the oath, join the National Guard, is on a patrol in Washington, D.C. And you have to remember what they were doing in Washington, D.C. first. They were on patrol there making a city safe, serving fellow citizens, making a city safe. And by all accounts, you had a city that was completely different for the average citizen that was there. And you had the mayor and other people having to admit it, not being covered in media, but having to admit it. And she goes out there to serve, and it's her first day of service. She gets paired up because you have the patrols with the buddy system, and out there patrolling, just trying to keep it safe. And this trained individual with military training comes up and does execution-style hit on both of them. And it's horrifying. So my first thoughts is with parents that were so proud on 1 minute, but they're now thrust in the middle of national headlines and grieving the loss of their daughter.
This is a really heavy situation. 2 people serving in uniform, one of them killed, one of them still fighting for their lives, and a family that went from pride to grief in a matter of hours. In moments like this, it's important to separate 3 layers: the confirmed facts of what happened, the emotional reaction from the leaders and the commentators, the bigger narratives people start attaching to the story. The panel is about to move from layer 1 into layer 2, and then 3 very quickly. My goal here isn't to tell you how to feel, it's just to slow it down so you can see which parts are reporting and which parts are opinion.
Situation is just so unsettling. Despite the fact that it happened on Thanksgiving, I totally understand why Trump is so pissed. I'll tell you why this is so unsettling. Because this isn't just another shooting. It's almost like a combination of every issue we face as a country, culminating into one tragedy 2 blocks from the White House on Thanksgiving. So let me count the ways real quick. So this is evidence of a broken immigration and vetting system, domestic terrorism, open borders, lone wolf domestic terrorism at that, Islamic terrorism, aka jihad, as he yells Allah Akbar as he offs 2 National Guardsmen. Let me count the ways continue. Mental health crisis, gun violence, anti-police, anti-ICE, anti-National Guards, trained by the CIA. What? After a debacle of 20 years in Afghanistan, where we spent 20 years doing what? So the Taliban can reclaim their power there.
Suspicious
Trillions
intelligence
spent,
community.
2 National Guards shot in the head, all while this foreign national Afghani
illegal
yells Allah Akbar as he shoots 2 National Guardsmen in the head on Thanksgiving. If I'm Trump, I'm pissed as hell, and any American should be
Now
pissed
let's-
as hell.
If you watched this and felt a mix of sadness, frustration, or confusion, you're not alone. These kind of stories hit a lot of nerves all at once. If you want more breakdowns where we slow the conversation down and look at what was actually said and separate the facts from framing, subscribe to the Unfiltered Take and let me know in the comments how you process this segment.